Hi, everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. The Leafs play Monday Night Hockey, which is on Amazon Prime, against the Tampa Bay Lightning, where they win 5-2, 6-2 if you get technical, possibly 6-1. We'll get into that a little bit. But they had a very dominant win. They didn't take their foot off the gas. This Brewby style, it's working on this team. So let's break it down. Going into the game, game's on Prime, Sportsnet or anything else. So if you don't have Prime, I don't think you could watch this, which kind of sucks. But really, who doesn't have Prime anymore? If you don't, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. But like a lot of people have Prime. Amazon's massive. Also, Max Pacioretty comes back in. He comes in for Ryan Reeves, and he slots in on the third line left wing where Holmberg was, and Holmberg moves down to where Reeves was on the fourth line right wing. So those are the only changes. And I just wanted to point this out. In warm-up, Andrei Vasilevskiy goes for a quick skate from his net to center ice in warm-ups, and he snows Morgan Rielly. And Morgan Rielly did not seem very happy with that, and the Leafs got their revenge. Done. Foreshadowing. Ooh. So why don't we break down the actual game? First period, 3 minutes and 57 seconds in. Willie Stiles from the slot makes it 1-0 off a nice pass from Max Domi. Domi's had a lot. That's Domi's 6th assist of the year and Nylander's 4th goal. Damn. Then about literally exactly 12 minutes later, Nick Paul scores on the breakaway and it's 1-1. Simone Benoit, he was back checking there and he actually knocks it into the net, which is why I say 6-1 or 5-1, whatever. 6. They scored 6. The Leafs scored 6. We'll get into that. But Nick Paul ties it up. Benoit hits his head hard off the post, and he looked to be in a little bit of discomfort. Played the whole game and looked great overall. But it's 1-1 after the first. Let's get into the second period. Second period, the Leafs have a power play. Power play hasn't been very good. Actually, you know what? The power play hasn't looked very bad recently. I think the players have all sort of started adjusting to it. They just haven't been getting goals. Here they do. Matthews, he's crashing the net on the power play. Great pass by Stolarz to get it up to Marner, who gets it to Matthews, to Marner, to Nylander, to Marner, shoots it. Matthews, boop, just pops it underneath Vasilevskiy, crashing the net, coming out of nowhere, and it's 2-1. And in the first 3 games, Matthews had no goals. In his last 3 games, he's scored every game. Austin Matthews he's looked so good. That first line's looked so good. The second line has looked good. They weren't good last game, which is why I think they lost last game. Same with the third line. It wasn't very good. First line, fourth line, no problem. Second and third, they got to keep their identity, and Tavares is clearly sick. But it's 2-1. Then McMahon wins a key 50-50 battle, which leads to Nylander walking in and beating Vasilevskiy to make it 3-1. That's McMahon's first assist of the year. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Whatever. Then, 2 minutes later, Connor Timmins. I've been on the kick Connor Timmins out of Toronto. This was a really good play by Timmins to pick it up and bring it down. He gets it to Tavares, who leaves a perfect pass right on the tape of Max Pacioretty, who absolutely snipes the thing right over the blocker, right under the bar on Andrei Vasilevskiy. And he got pulled. He actually got pulled. That was also Vasilevskiy's lowest save percentage in a game ever in his entire career. He doesn't get pulled very often. He got pulled tonight. Then Domi and McMahon both take penalties for, I think it was removing the helmet off of another player. That's what they called it. It was just an interference call. Whatever. So it's a 5-on-3 for Tampa. And the 3 people to go out there, Jake McCabe and Tanev on D, and Pontus Holmberg, who hasn't had a good couple games. And why don't you play David Kampf there? Who knows? But Stolarz makes a massive save. A lot of massive saves here. And the crowd is erupting. I don't know if it's just because of how the Prime footage is. That was the loudest I think I've ever heard the Scotiabank. That's the loudest this season. But that's one of the loudest regular season games in that arena. Oh, what a save. And they kill it off. It was an amazing penalty kill, honestly. Your goalie has to be your best penalty killer when you're on a penalty kill. And you know what? He was. But the Leafs also did a very good job not letting Tampa get a lot of those big chances. And when they did, Stolarz was there to make big stops when this team needed them. He's been an amazing pickup. $2.5 million this year and next. I know. Then, Matthew Knies, who just every day seems to be getting tougher and bigger and better. And this is his breakout year. And if the Leafs don't sign him soon to an 8-year deal, I think they'll regret it because his number's only going up and up and up and up and up for an 8-year deal, if he even wants an 8-year deal. If I was him, I'd take a 5-year deal. Maybe less if he wants money, but I'd love Matthew Knies to take an 8-year deal, and I'd love the Leafs to sign him to one. But he has a breakaway, and he has a 5-hole snipe, which makes it 5-1. And also, I didn't see a lot of people talking about this. That was a huge pass by Marner. Marner's backhand pass all the way down the ice to get it perfectly to Knies. I think it was a lot of, it was more of a clearing attempt. But if that was a pass, beautiful pass by Marner if that was intentional. And that's it for the second. The Leafs go into the second intermission up 5-1 with Jonas, who is, I don't even know who the Tampa backup goalie is. Jonas Corposalo? Let's see. Actually, I want to see. It's not Corposalo. What am I talking about? What? Oh my God, what am I talking about? Jonas Johansson. That makes sense. And they go up, going against Jonas Johansson. In the third period, 2 people scored, and we'll get into that. First, Domi sticks out for OEL by fighting, and he takes a 2-minute penalty for it. I understand why he did that, and I love Domi for it. This game had a lot of everything, but point scores on that power play and makes it 5-2, and the Leafs don't care. The Leafs, who are known for choking in third periods with the lead, didn't take their foot off the gas, which is something that I don't know if that's a coaching change. I imagine it is. They didn't do that under Keefe, and they had slow starts under Keefe, and they don't have slow starts anymore. Those seem to be gone. Let's get to the empty netter, because I want to talk about this. This empty net goal that Pontus Holmberg scores. Rants takes it, and he passes it to, and he throws it down on the ground, or on the ice. And do you know who touches that? Him. And he gets it to Holmberg, and Holmberg taps it in. And it's a goal. And the refs waved it off, no goal, so the Leafs can't challenge that for anything. They could have called it a goal and then just challenged it for no goal after. But they called it no goal, and it was clearly a goal. And that would have been Holmberg's first of the season, and the entire arena breaks out in a refs you suck chant, which I thought was really funny. And then that's the end of the game, pretty much. Game ends, and a line brawl breaks out. And I'm watching the brawl, and McCabe has his helmet off, and McCabe's getting punched in the face, and then everyone's kind of getting in. And what I really noticed was one person in particular jumping in, Nick Robertson. And that was really interesting to me because Nick Robertson isn't a big guy who uses the body ever, but he jumps in here and he's sticking up for his teammates. And you know what? I really like to see that. I really like to see that. Craig Berube on Nick Robertson. He's put himself in some real good spots to put the puck in the net. He's getting the opportunities. It's a little bit of luck not going his way. He's working and putting himself in those positions to score. That's from Jesse Blake on Twitter. Let's also go. Anthony Stolarz goals against in his first 5 starts as a Leaf. 1, 2, 2, 2, and 2. I mean, what more can you say than that? He's been spectacular. Spectacular. Let's break it down. Slow starts, gone. Gone. That's a Sheldon Keefe thing. That's gone. That's gone. OEL continues to just be dominant. Actually, I think you should put Hakanpää beside him and try to get rid of Timmins. Move McCabe down. I'd love that. Try it out. Why not? They at least won the neutral zone. They were very good in the neutral zone. And that's good. That's good, especially coming up against Tampa. You need that. Second line, the McMahon, Domi, Nylander line. It works. It works really well. Keep them together. Nylander was really good tonight. 2 goals. 2 goals for Willie Styles. Tanev walks so many shots. He's exactly as advertised. We need him here. We need a guy like that on this team, and I'm glad we have him. Special teams were really good too. Full effort throughout the entire game. They didn't stop. Berube he's going to win the Jack Adams this year. Kidding. Maybe not. Maybe. He has like completely turned this team around. So I'm happy with that. You know what? Let's see. Who got player of the game? Probably Stollards or Nylander. They haven't posted the belt yet. Whatever. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please click like. If you really liked it, click and subscribe. Always makes me feel great. So, Leafs, big win, prime time.